Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Wigend Marathon. So this is yet another event in the series that I've been doing during our fall fundraising campaign for Signum University. This is the extra bonus marathon that we got for achieving our initial goal. Well, one of our initial goals in our fundraising efforts during the Grifflet Marathon. I said if we raised $5,000 dedicated to LOTRO for Signum University, that I would do a second marathon with my guardian Wigend, and there he is. Wigend is jamming with the guys here at a Culf's camp. Wigend has been at a Culf's camp. He's had outings, like he's gotten to go on some special outings, such as to the Rift, and we just recently on Tuesday he went to the Rift, which was fun. Got to participate in killing a Balrog, which was awesome, and he's done the whole in their absence chain, and he's done bingo nights and things like that. So he's been able to have outings from a Culf's camp. But as far as his own progress is concerned, he's been stuck here in a Culf's camp with the guys. It's why he's so intimate with these fellows for like a couple months now. So he's finally going to move forward. I've been on the cusp of the Brownlands for months. And just to kind of explain the context of the Wigend streams, again, for those of you who don't watch regularly. Of course, many of you have probably seen my streams with Grifflet the Burglar, my normal Friday afternoon streams. And, with Grifflet, as I was explaining yesterday in my Grifflet stream, with the in the Grifflet stream, I'm doing sort of a close reading of the story and the area that I'm familiar with already. You can't really do a close reading on a first reading, usually. I can give you some first impressions, but it's not, in order to kind of really be able to think things through and put them together and see the overall patterns, I really kind of need to. That's why I always reread books lots of times. So with Wigend, I'm seeing things for the first time. He is my most senior alt, and he is my groundbreaker. So when I stream on Wigend, you're getting, you'll probably get less insight into, I'll do less of a reading of the game as a whole, but you'll get more of my first reactions when I see things for the first time. So that's what we're going to be doing today. And on the schedule, I've had this Rohan Awaits quest for a really long time, and Rohan has been waiting for Wigend for a long time, and today Rohan is finally going to get Wigend. So that's on the agenda for today. But first, the Brownlands. I've been waiting for the Brownlands for a really long time because, of course, the Brownlands, the primary association with the Brownlands in the books is with the Entwives. Of course, Treebeard mentions the Brownlands when he says that the land that the Entwives went to for their agriculture was before the wars of Sauron and the Men from the Sea, meaning the Númenóreans, and so. The war went over that land, and it's called the Brownlands now. So this is the land where the Entwives used to live. The Ents and Entwives always have a very special place for me in my. I've always loved them, and I actually was my very first Tolkien publication ever as a scholar. Was an article I wrote on the Song of the Ent and the Entwives that Treebeard sings. It's in Tolkien Studies. I forget which volume, but anyway, it was fun. So anyway, I'm really looking forward, therefore, to getting to the Brownlands, see if we can see any evidence or relics of the Entwives. I have no idea. So I'm excited. So we're just about to get started today. The one thing I wanted to explain in advance is we're gonna have we're still finishing the fundraiser, of course. Where we are, so in the pledge that we made for people supporting LOTRO, we said if we raised $2,500, I would do an extra instance. That was the Rift that we did this past Tuesday, and the recording of that actually should go up on our YouTube channel very soon. The second was today's marathon, right? If we got to $5,000, we do today's marathon. Third was if we got to $7,500, that we would do I do yet another bonus instance of people's choosing, and the choice was Phil Gishan in Moria, to have Grifflet do one of the Moria fellowship instances. So we're going to do Phil Gishan. That's going to be Griffith's not quite high enough level for that yet, but he'll get to that soon in his Moria career. And then the final goal was, if we were to reach $10,000, that I would stream. I would do a series of bonus streams of the entire Road to Erebor sequence. And right now, the fundraising is at $7,800 for the $7,810 technically. Actually, $7,840 because we had a gift earlier today. So that's where we stand today. And we have, as I had announced at the end of the Griffith Marathon, a very generous donor who has pledged matching funds. So we had at about 3/4 of the way through the marathon, he pledged $2,500 in matching funds. So he'd match the next $2,500 we raised for LOTRO. And we raised $500 more that night. So we still have $2,000 that we want to raise in order to achieve our matching funds. Okay, so if we raise $2,000 more, that'll get us up to $9,800. And then, of course, the matching funds will put us well over $10,000. So we don't even have to get to $10,000 in order to get to $10,000 tonight. So that'll be really cool. So I encourage you, if you have been enjoying my streams, if you've been enjoying the any of the other Mythgard programming, and if you're not, why not? There's lots of it, right? It's really cool. I don't know if you've I'll talk about some of it at different points today to make sure you guys I want to make sure you guys know about all the stuff that we're doing, because it's really fun. So anyway, and of course, all of the funds go to support Signum University. Not only it's free programming, but of course also its academic program, the Mythgard Institute, and Signum University, setting out to really help change the face of education in America. It seems like a really sort of crazy, lofty goal. It is, but it's what we're trying to do. We're really trying to show that a different model works, a model that enables both a totally different kind of online education, and also enables people to study to get an excellent education without having to go horribly into debt. Not going horribly into debt is a big part of what we're trying to do for people at Signum University. So anyway, that's the goal. That's the idea. Okay. All right. So there we go. Well, see, yeah, Sam is teasing me for shameless self-promotion. I'm the president of a university. This is what I do. Right? This is my job. I push, I pledge, I support my institution, which I'm really proud of. So that's it. That's what happens when you get a university president doing a LOTRO stream, which is pretty common, really. All right. Let's get to work. So Wigend, it's time to focus here, Wigend. Let's not walk into the fire though. All right. Okay, so I haven't really picked up any of the side quests around here because they seem to be a lot of like
the Rohirrim have need of your services.
Okay. If anybody knows of any side quests that I really should do, then you can tell me, but I'm not going to worry about it too much. So first, I'm in the epic quest line right now. Again, so I have no idea. No idea where these quests will take me, but we'll see. So, okay, so Wigend is supposed to go hunt some things. That's this quest, which I picked up so many months ago. Okay, Edbrit asked me to defeat Gredbig, turtles, and Avunk that have been stirred up in the Rushgore. Something caused the creatures of the Rushgore to become more hostile than usual, and Edbrit wants me to help him deal with them before the two of us go in search of the falling shadow. Right. Okay. So I gotta help deal with stuff. Wigend has some hunting to do. What? I can't even tell what that is. Oh, is that Gredbig there? I hate not being able to see what I'm fighting. Get over here on land, would you please? Oh, you're slow, aren't you? You're slow, aren't you? Sorry, okay. Do I have my... I'm not sure I have my my thing set up properly here. Sorry, I'm not even paying attention to what I'm fighting. Okay. I don't have my, Oh, a crawler emerges from its corpse? I hate that. That's gross. Okay. Yeah, so I need to move this stuff down because I'm not using my shield. Because I'm running yellow line right now. Right. Okay. All right. All right, I think I'm all set now. Okay, yeah, those are my shield skills. And since I'm not using my shield today, it's got my two-handed weapon. We'll see how that goes. All right. What are avunks? Oh, avunks are like the things that are like alligators, right? Yeah, okay. All right, I almost forgot about those. Where did I first meet those? Talmathedros, maybe? Okay. Oh, I remember now. I meant to do this. Right. I remember how to run yellow line. It's not like it's been months since I did it or anything. Okay. Okay. All right, so we're hunting giant turtles. All right. So I'm gonna try to keep up with the I'm gonna try to keep up with the chat today. I'm never that good at it because the chat's on a second screen over there while the game's in front of me, which tends to absorb my attention. So I forget to look over for a while. So bear with me. Okay, nice. Okay, giant turtle. Okay. All right. This is actually a really good quest to start with. It's like, remember how to fight as a guardian, which I haven't run in forever. I can't even, what is that? Something that stuns me. Oh, it's another one of those Gredbig. A Grodbog warrior. Okay. Okay, now how is it that it can knock me back so far? And how is it can knock me back from 15 feet away? That's what I really want to know. Good grief. Okay, so I got by Twitter a lore question this morning, which was, is it true that the elves ate the Entwives? No. No, it's not true. That, of course, was from Tug McGill. This is a reference to the Grifflet stream yesterday, where I was refuting the idea, the sort of assumption that elves are vegetarians. They're not vegetarians. And somehow people took from this that the elves must have eaten the Entwives, and that's what happened to them. No. Yeah, but Maven, I haven't fought yellow line. That's my problem. I've been running the only thing I've been doing is blue line forever because I've been just doing the fellowship instances with the kin and everything. So I've been running just blue line for like 2 or 3 months minimum. It's not since, I mean, do you remember the last time I did a Wigend stream? When I was finishing up with the ghosts, the Oathbreakers and everybody up there at that city whose name I can't even remember. That was literally the last time I ran Wigend solo, which I generally do in yellow line these days. Haven't run red line in a while. I used to do that all the time, but I've kind of fallen in love with yellow line. Anyway, So yeah, it's been actually since then that I have done any Wigending. Okay. Okay. So, I don't even know. Cipher DK? Is it initials at the end of Cipher? Is that how you pronounce that? Has an unusual question, which I don't know the answer to. Do dwarf women have breasts? Okay, well, so far as I know, I mean, really, the question would be, are dwarves actually mammals, right? I mean, this really is kind of, I mean, I would say this would be a subset, right, of the question, where do dwarves come from, right? What is the origin of dwarves? Because presumably if they, have children and, reproduce in the normal way, they in fact nurse their children and have breasts. So I'm going to go with yes, because we have every reason to suspect a perfectly normal relationship between parents and children among dwarves. So I'm going to go with yes on that one. But of course, we don't actually know. I guess that's an Avant. It's the last thing I need, right? Yes, sir. Okay. All right. Good. You're doing much better here, Wigend. All right. Okay, so we have cleared off some of the pests here. All right, if that is a Kulf's camp, and that is... What is the name of that place? I can't even remember. Ostkellebrand, of course. If that's Ostkellebrand, where we were fighting with the Oathbreakers, look at the lovely Gondorian, darn it, wings there. What's that top one, though? Stupid marsh grass. Never mind. I'll look at it on open ground. Then who's that over there? That is quite the encampment. Oh, I bet those must be Easterlings. Seeing as we found some Easterlings before. Are those Easterlings? Those are probably Easterlings. That's wonderful. Because, of course, Parth Celebrant is obviously the place where the great battle was. Who's fighting me? Who's attacking me? Oh, that turtle? I drew that turtle from there? Maybe there was another turtle hiding in the bushes. I can hardly tell because the bushes are huge. Oh, 2 of them. Awesome. Oh, these are little guys. No wonder I couldn't see them. Okay, I'm going to actually switch these. Gonna switch these down to here. Oh, I like having that there. Gonna move these over. That's what I'm gonna do. Shifting around my toolbar here. Still attempting to use keyboard commands. All right, there we go. Let's try that. Okay. All right, so, oh yeah, I was going to inform Edbrit about the success of my my hunting here. Oh no, you're a Kulf, not Edbrit. Where did Edbrit go? Oh, he's over there. By the task board. Hey, Edbrit.
I will go with you into the Brown Lands to search for the falling shadow.
Okay. Let's do that. Let's say, right? You wouldn't have wanted to leave your post with those threats unmet. Okay, good. But you feel we've earned a time of peace? Good. Yeah, I think they all regen already, but it's okay. I always feel a little guilty about that, right? When they're like, oh, thank goodness the wolf is, the wolves are now cleared out of the woods. And you're like, actually, there are really just as many of them as there were when I started off. But okay, anyway, enough time for us to seek the falling shadow. I don't even remember the Falling Shadow. I don't even know what we're talking about anymore. It's been so long since I did this quest line. But okay, I'll probably remember. I remember, I have vague memories that we were following the footsteps of some spy or somebody who was coming up to Ostcelebrant or something like that. But I don't remember. Anyway, okay. Right. While we walk, perhaps I can tell you of my adventures. If I can remember them, I'll tell you. Yeah. Why do I smile? You can tell by my face that I've seen more adventures in recent days than even Edbrit. Well, actually, in recent days, he's just been hanging out with you, Edbrit, so he's seen approximately exactly the same number of adventures that you have, really. Okay, you'd be pleased to hear anything you'd tell me. Okay, yeah, I'll tell you about myself. We'll go into the Brown Lands to search for the Falling Shadow. Let us look for it in the southeast. I believe that is where it came to ground. Oh, the Falling Shadow. Like out of the sky. So the shadow that was in the sky that fell. Aha! Okay, I'm totally with you now. I don't even remember us talking about that, but that's awesome. Yeah, let's go look for that. Where do I have to go? Find the location in the Brown Lands where the Falling Shadow came to Earth. Oh, goody. So this is where, okay. All right. So I know where, does that mean we're near Sarngebir? We must be near Sarngebir. Is Sarngebir must be down around here, because remember that was when, so the Fellowship must have been over here. So this is Sarngebir down here. Okay. All right. Cool. Well, let's go over then. I'm being attacked again by something. There's something strange in the bushes attacking me. Another little snapping turtle. That's adorable. Okay, no worries. Where am I gonna go? Wrong way is apparently where I'm gonna go. Let's cross to the Brown Lands. So you're not gonna give me any quests related to that huge fortress over there? Seriously? I can't very well be content to just head over there, not knowing what the... All right. If the Epic quest line is not going to give me any quests for that fortress, which is right there at the entrance to the Brown Lands, and I'm going to have to pass by it, then I think I might have to do some side quests here. Hang on a second. Because that's just not acceptable. I can't walk right next to an enormous encampment of that kind and not even know who the heck that's going to be. Okay. So hang on, Akulf, what is your side quest here? Since you're the boss here, yeah. I mean, not boss in the mob sense, but okay. Among the tasks that you have set me to, have you set me to other tasks? You will, right? You want to speak with Ulfirth, the captain of those. Atburg. Atburg? Is that the place? I don't know. We'll see. Okay, what do you tell him to? Tell him to march off, right? They can clear off, or we're gonna clear him out. I'm sure that'll go well. Yeah, I love giving ultimatums to treasure seekers. That'll be good. Ultimata, I suppose. Okay, Ulfirth is off scene at the edge of their encampment at Atburg. This offer will only be open for a short... I'm here to give you a limited time offer to get the heck out. All right. All right. Return to Eowyl's, our scout outside Atburg with Ulfirth's answer. Okay. That sounds like fun.
Rohirrim have need of your services.
Defeat treasure seekers. Okay. Yeah, I imagine. Oh, no, wait. That's the other one. Isn't it going to be the other one? Where's the... Oh, it's that one down there. Well, okay, fine. I guess I'll do this. All right. Sure, I'll go do this. Akulf, no problem.
The Rohirrim will need your aid.
Talk to Winston? What am I supposed to do with him? Well, the brigands will be but a small challenge to disperse. There's yet another threat within their encampment. The shades of vile Oathbreakers. Well, I dealt with the Oathbreakers, man. We settled that. Winston and Bagmund have each differing opinions concerning what should be done about them. Huh. Really? So I get to choose... okay, no, this sounds like fun. 2 different methods for dealing with Oathbreakers.
Our success depends upon our strength.
Does it?
You aid us.
Right. Of course I'm aiding. I'm aiding you right here. I always think it's a little funny when they start their dialogue initiative line again every time when you're just getting new quests. Okay. All right. Okay. So let's see. Okay. JJ48 has a question. Don't let me forget, JJ. I'll answer your question in a minute. I can't do lore and quest text at the same time. It's not possible. Okay. You've located the brigands, right? Okay. Maybe if I finish the brigands, you'll tell me about that other huge camp across the way, right? That'd be handy. Okay, so go there and recover the relics of my people, which they've stolen. All right. So I get to go mess with the treasure hunters.
Our mission is dire.
Okay, hang on a second. I just have to guess. I'm Bagman. I'm not going to take a pig in a poke here. I mean, tell me, what's your method? You want to banish them from this place, Bagmund. Okay, and who's the other dude? Where's the other dude? Isn't there another dude? Where's the other guy? Oh, there he is. Over there. Okay.
What business have you with the road?
Are the shades of men who fell to corruption, 'tis true, but their curse affords them the opportunity to redeem themselves. Oh, yeah. Oh, let's go with redemption guy instead of banish guy. Yeah. I'm with you, Winston. Okay. Did that take or anything? Am I supposed to talk to him?
Will you aid the horse lords?
No. Wait. I'm so confused. I said I would want to continue the quest with him. I don't want to banish them. I want to redeem them. What just happened here? His quest went away. And now I can't do it anymore. What the heck? Well, Bagman, I'm not going to give you the satisfaction. That's just, I'm sorry. I don't know what happened there. That's weird. Okay, so on the way to the big camp. Oh, so is this camp the little camp and that camp the big camp? I see. I was looking at them from an angle which made me think that they were one camp, which therefore made it look bigger than it was. Okay. This, I guess, is where the treasure hunters live. And that across the way, I see. Okay, so that's the big camp across the way. So that's probably where the Easterlings are. I'm guessing they're Easterlings. Because that would seem thematically to fit, right? This is Parth Celebrant, after all. Boy, these marsh grasses. No wonder the Fellowship thought that nobody lived here. Hi, everybody! Yeah, I'm here to deliver an ultimatum. Is there anybody here? A Wold Ruffian. Okay. Hey, man. Hey, right. But I wanted to deliver, do I get to, what happened to that quest? That quest, like, hang on a second here. Okay, all right, hang on a second. What's going on here? Where am I? I'm in, not the Rift. The Rushgore, there we are, okay. Final Notice, that's the one I want. Shades of the Past? No. I'm not going to talk to Bagman. Forget about it. Still have no idea what I did wrong there. Okay. So where's the guy? Where's Mr. Oh, did I pass him? Is he outside the gate? Where'd he go? Hey there, bud. All right. Oh, I don't have floaty names on. There we go. Oh, and there's a row. Oh, no wonder I couldn't see anybody in the bushes. I turned off the floaty names. Okay. So, I wasn't just going to come in here and kill y'all. I was going to give you a chance to leave. Not that I was really expecting you were probably going to take that, because, you know, the bad guys never really do. Are you going to run away and then turn around and run back? How about I just shoot you in the back while you run? That's not exactly honorable, but... Oh, is that him? The Wold Captain? No, he's just a mob. He's going to attack me. So... Okay. I guess I'll just fight my way through to the guy and I guess if that's how it has to happen, that's how it has to happen. It seems a little strange to slaughter everybody first and deliver the ultimatum second, but you know, if that's how we're going to do things. Well, hang on. I'm going to, if we're going to do this, let's do this properly, okay? Because I'm finally playing a Guardian again after playing a burglar for a long time. So let's do this right. To be attacked by 4 mobs at once. It would be even nicer if I didn't have a tree in my way. Okay. Little more efficiency. Okay. Dishonored Dead. Oh, I thought we were just gonna hang out. I thought we were cool, Mr. Dishonored Dead person. No? We're not cool? Alright, come here. Come here, you two. There's probably more guys over here. You guys follow along? Guys keep up? Because there's another relic over here. Good. Axe. Oh, you ran away! Coward. I wanted to fight all 4 of you. Okay. All right. JJ48 says the ultimatum carries a little more weight when the one to whom you deliver it is the only one left. True enough. True enough. I can see the argument there. All right. Hi. Oh, oops, I'm walking on your tent. That's really rude. I mean, it's not as rude as slaughtering everybody, I see, but it's still rude. Hey, didn't you have some relics of the Rohirrim over here? I think you did. There we go. Up through the bushes. No idea where I am. In the middle of the jungle. Oh, am I fighting? Whom am I fighting, I wonder? Oh, look at that. A whole bunch of guys. Actually standing on the relics I was attempting to collect. Who knew? Okay. Sorry, guys. You have my full attention now. You really do. Yeah. I will dedicate my attention entirely to ending you so that I can find your captain and give him the ultimatum that will come in and slaughter all of you if he doesn't leave. They're all what? I wasn't even paying attention. Yeah, revive. Wow, that's embarrassing. Okay, everybody, as you were. Wow. Oh, it's another PC. Oh my. Where did those guys come from? Okay. Yeah, I should probably pay a little more attention to what I'm doing. Hey, yeah. No problem. Is that a poor runekeeper running around? Kiting all these guys? Oh, I forgot to hit that. Okay, right. Oh, yeah. It's Fredkin. How are you? Good to see you. Yeah, okay. So, did I ended up collecting those treasure seekers? I don't even know. Okay. Oh, you found me, huh? Okay. Oh, is that where the guy is? Wasn't I over there already? Or did I not get over there already? All right, let me get over there. Boy, how about I let my power regen a little bit? Yeah, why not? Let's see. Yeah, how about I let my power regen? Hey, I'll even use a power potion. Because I can. Because I never do. All right. Ooh, so there's Ostkellebrand. Here's a better view of Ostkellebrand without bushes in my face. It's this thing that I'm really interested in. So we've got this huge statue, which looks a little broken off and a little funny from this point of view. This is not a great angle at Ostkellebrand, but it's this thing that I'm really curious about. What is that meant to be? I'm just thinking like iconographically. What's the idea there? I don't know. But aren't these the gates I came through? And if so, why wasn't this guy here before? Hey, I've got a... Oh, Brungrath, you are a named guy.
What
Okay.
can I do for you?
Yeah, the horse boys want you to leave. The field of Kelleront is rife with relics and trinkets, from which you guys can make a fortune. Really? Oh, man. All right, I was afraid you were going to say that. Okay, hang on. Be right back with reinforcements that I probably don't need. Unless I don't pay attention to my morale or anything. Okay. Let's see. Yep, so...
Our mission is dire.
Yeah, that's it. Ulfirth has refused your demands, right? I think he will rue the day. I agree with you.
Will you aid the horse lords?
Oh, did I collect enough relics? Did I? Okay. Things do not go well in Meduseld. Perhaps the return of these relics will change the king's mood. Maybe. I wouldn't bank on that. I think it's going to need a little stronger intervention than that. So, now what, AOLs? Do I, well, I didn't finish defeating treasure seekers, I guess. I'll be right back. I kind of expected you to come back with me or send me in to kill him or something, but you seem kind of non-committal about the whole thing, really. Oh, honestly, enough with the snapping turtles. Okay. I'm just about done with these marsh weeds. I really am. Where on earth are we? Okay. Hey guys, oh, there you go. You'll do. Come here. And you. Need me some ruffians. You're just gonna stand there and throw knives at me? Seriously? So, the whole Oathbreaker thing, right? I have this, I've been getting kind of increasingly... Well, okay. So, at first, I was thinking that it was... Come on. Seriously? You're running away with 1,000 morale left? And now you come back. I love it when they do this. They run away, and then they come back just to give me a chance to shoot. Hunters must love that tactic. When the enemy just, like, almost dies and then runs away and then runs back so that you get 2 or 3 chances to shoot them. Okay, well, Now you're probably going to send me back in. I'll come to you through the rushes, so I can't. I'll take you by surprise. So yeah, the Oathbreaker thing, right? So I first encountered the Oathbreakers, as I think most of us do. I mean, in the game, that is. I first encountered the Oathbreakers in Fornost, and it was interesting, right? Because of course it's Fornost, and the game is still young, right? So we're not anywhere close to Gondor and the Paths of the Dead. So the idea of like the kind of the parallel Oathbreakers up there with the betrayal of Fornost and stuff like that was cool.
What brings you to these lands?
All right. You're going to let a Kulf know. All right, fine. He's probably going to tell me to... Come here, you snapping turtle. I know you want some. So, anyway, like as I say, most of us, I think, discover them first in Fornost, and it's a fun parallel, and it's the kind of thing that LOTRO does, and they do it really well. To do the parallel between... something like when they're not actually doing something directly from the books, but they're instead directly paralleling the thing from the books, and I think that's cool. So the parallel between the guys who abandoned Fornost, betrayed Fornost and opened the gates, and the Oathbreakers, like that was neat. And then of course, since then I've run into Oathbreakers all over the place, right? There are Oathbreakers there. There's Oathbreakers. There's Oathbreakers here at Parth Celebrant. There's Oathbreakers in the Witch Bluffs, right? There's Oathbreakers all over the place. And now we're coming on like what seemed to be now a distinct set of Oathbreakers. So we now have 2 sets of Oathbreakers. Can I even get up there? How did I get here? This is kind of cool. It's a little waterfall. Oh, I see. I'm in the wrong river. And following the wrong quest arrow. Yeah, so I am. That's why I'm headed in the wrong direction. Anyway, so as I was saying, basically it now kind of becomes clearer that rather than building a single, what perhaps might have begun as building a single parallel with the Oathbreaker incident in the Return of the King, now it seems instead that the sort of the path that the Turbine folks have chosen is to make the whole Oathbreaker deal kind of like a law of nature, right? Ooh, black swans! Black swans. That is so cool. They are so good, man. That is awesome. That is just awesome. Of course, I don't have a quest arrow. My quest's vanished. All right, I should really probably get more sleep. All right. Here we are. Hey, just Bagman. Nobody else wants to talk to me. Seriously. Of course not. I'm bringing like Marsh Avanks into camp, so who would want to talk to me? Right. So, but anyway, so I think it's fine. Like it's it's sort of adopting the whole Oathbreaker thing as like a law of nature, right? That this is what always happens. If you break an oath and then die, then your spirit will be chained. That was especially clear. I just recently did the Lich Bluffs guys, where we had to, you found the little amulet and to set the guy free whose like father had like pulled a red wedding thing on his son, right, in the Lich Bluffs. Anyway, so that was really interesting, especially that was the one that really not tipped me off, but where it was really clear that the Turbine folks had decided to make the Oathbreaker thing more like a law of nature than just a parallel story to the books, because that one is much less Oathbreaker-ish. That is, it's not like they have sworn to, a really important figure like Isildur, and then he curses them, or like his curse is brought home to them. But rather, it's just by the very action of betraying an oath, you cause this thing to happen to you, right? That's and because in that situation, there wasn't any person at all that they had sworn an oath to exactly. It was just like they had promised to make an alliance, right? They had promised that they were gonna be friends with these other people, and instead they slaughtered them, which is bad. But that's not anything like the other oath-breaking, right? So the Fornost oath-breaking, again, was enough like the Isildur oath-breaking that you could sort of see the parallel. And it was, what's more, it was directly parallel in that they were betraying the King of Arnor. So you're like, okay, maybe Arvedui laid a curse on them. And maybe Arvedui, has the stature to be able to do that, right? Okay. And then we come down here, the Parth Celebrant guys, who were the next Oathbreakers really that I met, I think, unless I'm forgetting another set of Oathbreakers. But and again, it's like, okay, so they betray, so it was not oh, what's his name? Total blanking on the oh my goodness, where's my brain today? The steward who gave the Rohan to Battle of Parth Celebrant. Why am I blanking on the name of the store? Oh my goodness, that's embarrassing. Somebody help me. Anyway, so point is that this is gonna bother me. I'm not gonna be able to rest until I remember the stupid. Kyrian. Oh, phew. Whew. All right. Kyrian and Aoral. Right. So anyway, so Kyrian the steward, like, quite right. Again, another instance of betraying a dude with a certain amount of stature, right? But the Oathbreakers and the Lich Bluffs, they didn't even betray anybody in particular, right? They just committed a crime, right? I mean, again, they betrayed their neighbors, and that was bad. But that was the first clear instance that I've seen where it's just, if you swear a solemn oath and then you break that oath, there is a seriously non-zero chance that you're going to come back and haunt the place as a wraith. And that's interesting. That's interesting. So I'm now kind of, I'm beginning to, I've sort of reoriented myself, right? Rather than thinking, as I was tempted to begin thinking, like, the number of parallels that they're establishing between the Oathbreakers of Gondor and these other Oathbreakers, it's kind of starting to proliferate a little much, right? Starting to be a little bit maybe too much, but now I get it now. It's fine. I'm totally okay with that. So, all right, we gotta keeping up my legendaries here. Yeah, let's increase my block rating. That sounds like fun. And what am I reforging? Okay, right. One of my lovely weapons. And oh, well, what is that? A banana? What is that? Oh, white puddings. How lovely. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. Okay. So let's see. Thank you. Fredgan has been sending me food parcels, which have been great. I really appreciate my food parcels.
Welcome and well met, my friend.
He sent me a whole bunch of level 80 food, so I'll be all ready when I turn level 80. Yeah, I just need to reforge this if I can. Thanks. Appreciate it. I'm going to add... turn the tables cooldown. Yeah, every day. Yeah, all day long. Thanks very much. Appreciate it. Okay. All right, so Akulf, you were exactly not helpful at all about that thing over there, and so forget it. Okay, just forget it. I'm going to go explore it my own self. I was really hoping you would have some vector quest or something that would send me to somebody who's lurking outside that encampment, which is probably an encampment full of Easterlings, but never mind. I'm just going to go do that. Okay, I don't even know what white pudding is. I mean, it's clearly a sausage type thing, like black pudding, but I have no idea what it is. What kind? Is that an Eastham-net recipe? White pudding, or is it a Westham-net recipe? I have one of my alts is my professional cook, and she has Eastham-net cooking, though I'm still collecting recipes. In fact, I get really frustrated by the fact that I've never found the really good cooked food recipe for the Westham-net, so I'm always like, I don't have the good level 70 food. Anyway, I forget what it is. Oh. Excuse me. So, Mr. Brushcore Snapper, you're blocking this really fine wooden bridge that I was just about to begin admiring, okay? Which is annoying. Oh, oops. I just hit the wrong button. Anyway, so... I like how their tongues come out. Oh, I've got a Grodbog too? Oh, if I'd known he was so completely immersed under the snapping turtle, I'd have paid you some mind there. I'd have approached that combat entirely differently if I'd known I were fighting the both of you. Anyway, all right. Let's eat some of my my delicious apple and cheese pies. Oops, I just interrupted my own eating of apple and cheese pies. Because I can. I just got a food parcel. All right. But this bridge is new. It's made on... Are those... I thought those were pilings, but no, those are... What are they, fishnets? They are. They're hooked around. They're nets. Oh, how interesting. Okay. No, I mean, this wooden bridge is very different. So is this the kind of bridge that the Rohirrim build? I like it. Hey there, Mr. Outpost of some person to whom I don't have a vector quest. Yeah. Ooh, who's that over there? Am I still facing the Brownlands? Yes, I am. Oh, that must be that one down there. Okay. We got all kinds here. So again, I'm assuming these are Easterlings because we had Easterling issues over in Ostcelebrant, and anyway, it's Ostcelebrant, right? So it's it's Parthcelebrant. It's an Easterling kind of thing. Oh dear, it got darker. Is it just getting night, or like did it happen to become? No, it's afternoon. It's legitimately darker over here as I head east. Can I see? Is there a wall of shadow coming from the east? Because that would be awesome. I don't see it. Oh, I forgot to explain my exclamations about the black swans, right? It's another one of those wonderful little small details that they notice in the book. They're so careful in noticing things. It's absolutely the thing I love most about LOTRO is how careful they are to observe all these tiny little details. So in the book, remember, they're down right here in this area, and this flight of swans flies overhead. And Aragorn says ominously without explaining, and they were black swans, right? So that's there's the black swans that flew, probably the same swans that flew over the head of the Fellowship that I just passed there in the Rushgore. So, oh, it's a Rohirrim camp. Oh, how lovely. Hey guys, I thought you were enemies, and I can't understand why. I asked Akal for a vector quest over here, and he wouldn't give it to me. So, but that's great. Good to see.
Welcome, my friend.
Okay, right. It's the final stable master I don't have. Very good. All right, so here we are in another lovely Rohirrim camp. I wonder what's going on here and why you guys are here. You've got a fort. Look at this crafting equipment. This is great. Hi, everybody. Nobody wants to talk to me at all, though, huh? We got campsites. We got people. We got nobody with quests. Hey, Dagbert, do you have any quests for me? No, not interested, huh? Okay. We're just me and this encampment, just two ships passing in the night, I guess. Okay. Whose horse is that? Really nice horse, just wandering around on its own, ignoring me. I must have affronted it. Sorry about that. Here's a milestone. That might be handy. Where was my last milestone set? A Culp's camp. Yeah, let's set it here, because you never know. Did that work? Yeah, okay. Ethaburg, huh? Hey, oh, look, somebody with a quest ring. How nice.
Aid the Rohirrim.
Sure. I'll aid you here in the Brownlands. I came to the Brownlands in order to aid people. That's what I do. Oh, I have to find... Eroheb says I have to find the woodman in the swamp. There are woodmen in the swamp? Eroheb, why would there be woodmen in the swamp? There isn't any wood. Huh. Okay. All right. I'll go hunt woodmen then in the... I was really hoping to get out of the reeds, frankly, but okay. All right. You've had trouble already without the Hundalar. Ah, the Hundalar. Awesome. Yeah, crossing into the Brownlands. But it is our duty to Theoden King to defend Rohan, and to that end, we will need your aid. All right. Absolutely. I would grant you some small service before I continue to Edoras. Absolutely. You have a few tasks. Okay, good. And speak with your lieutenants. Okay. You can find Twiga. Okay, I saw Twiga and Dagbert. Good, yeah. I was hoping to be able to talk to them. Wildcats of the Brownlands and Trolls of the Brownlands. And hide and seek? Seriously? All right. What's the story?
Rohirrim will need your aid.
Okay. Your scouts have been too frightened by the creatures of the Brownlands that I think they've not been thorough in their patrols. They've yet to learn the location of the brigand hideaway here. Oh, wait, there are trolls in the Brownlands? Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's very bad. Oh, dear. I'm very concerned about trolls in the Brownlands. Oh, boy. That's awful. Awful. Well, we'll see. Okay, sorry. Right. You haven't learned the location of the brigand hideaway. But the brigands? I just, routed them. I can tell you right where they are. Maybe it's a different set of brigands. If the brigands are not dealt with, it will be impossible for us even to attempt to hinder the advance of the Hundalar. I assume that the Hundalar are the Easterlings. I believe they are. Would you make a patrol of the Brownlands and see if you can learn the location of the brigands' encampment? Oh, yeah. Can I engage them too? Anyway, trolls. Oh, dear.
Our success depends upon our strength.
There's one you find difficult to believe, and I feel is more rumor than reality. A few of our less favorable scouts have claimed seeing trolls in the distance. Oh, even the parallels there. Right, rumors on the outskirts of the land that the trolls have been seen wandering in the distance. Remind you of the North Farthing? Okay, I'll keep a sharp eye out for trolls. Yeah, okay. All right. Hey, Twiga.
The Rohirrim will need your aid.
Right. Yep. So what's the problem here? Many of the border guard throughout the region are genuinely roustabouts and ruffians sentenced to duty in the land. Oh, right. The guards. Yeah, right. Because I remember this is like where they send the Great River here is where Theoden sends criminals to service. Got it. Right. I remember. Many of us, but there are also many of us who were wrongly accused by Theoden King's council or Grima Wormtongue. Oh, you were accused by Wormtongue? Oh, man. I'm responsible for the scouts, Wigend, so I am very concerned with the wildcats which range the Brownlands. They are vicious and attack our scouts. Okay, right. Sure. Call the numbers. All right. Probably not going to go real far out of my way to do that, Twiga, but if I'm probably going to run into them, so I'll take your quest anyway. Hey, Dagbert, I couldn't even see what you were leaning on there for a second. I thought you were just... Okay.
Our success depends upon our strength.
Right.
Will you aid us?
We should engage the Kundalar dogs directly. Oh, no, he doesn't think we should. Right. Oh, he's not until we deal with the other threats. But you cordially disagree with your commanding officer. Okay, right. You just want me to... All right. There's a war camp to the south. Right, that's what I figured. A Black Wind from the east. Okay, nice. Excellent quest title. All right. Very good. So, I'll look for the woodman, Erokeb, right? Okay, so I'll look for the woodman. You tell me I need to find woodman, I'll find woodman. Oh, Brownlands Explorer. How about that? Okay. All right. Oh, is that them right there? I see a camp right across the way. Who are you? Blue Castle Sorcerer. No way. Get out. Blue Cast. I thought it was Blue Castle. Blue Castle? Isn't that a Ellen Montgomery book? Hang on. I got to see you a little more closely. Are you a major threat? You're level 75. Oh, yeah. Hang on. So you got a ring pattern down here. I'm just looking at the iconography of your outfit, okay? Just hang on, don't kill me for a minute. So, what's on your belt, man? What's on your belt? Hey, would you stand still? Would you get that blue shading off of yourself? Because it's annoying and I can't see you so well anymore. What's on your shoulders? Is that a... Okay, thank you. Here we go. Is it a tree? No. Stand still. Stop facing me. I want to look around the back of you. Okay. Just some pouches back there. I really want to see what's on your shoulders, though. And does your staff have a bird on top? It does have some kind of bird. Yeah. It's like a swooping bird of prey or something. That's kind of cool. So are these then maybe birds? Is that the blue cast sorcerer? Okay, that's cool, yeah. Okay, Gussie Moose, I can tell you about the blue sorcerers. In fact, I think I can tell you all about the blue sorcerers. This is one of the really fun workarounds that they did on Turbine. So, okay. Story about the blue sorcerers. So, you know okay, how many wizards were there? Quiz time! How many wizards came to Middle-earth? 5. 5 wizards came to Middle-earth. 3 of which enter into our story. Well, 2.5 of which enter into the story of the Lord of the Rings. Radagast, of course, barely counts because he doesn't actually appear in the narrative. He just appears by hearsay. So 5 wizards, right? Saruman the White, Gandalf the Grey, Radagast the Brown, and the 2 blue wizards who are not named or even indeed mentioned in the Lord of the Rings. In fact, the only reason that we know that there are 5 wizards, that there were 5 wizards at all, is that one reference that Saruman makes, which is a completely mysterious reference. That is, wait, where did they go? I've lost them in the rushes. They were over here somewhere. Was this where they were? Or are they over there? All right, I'm just going to keep running and hope I come out of the reeds at some point. This is ridiculous. No. Where is the stupid... Ugh. I only head out to the open water again. At least from there I can see. Okay, so 5 wizards, right? Saruman, when he's... Was that them over there? Where are they? Where did they go? I got so distracted by the wizards. So Saruman says to Gandalf when he's sort of yelling at Gandalf, right? And he asks for the keys of Orthanc and everything, and he says, well, do you want the rods of the 5 wizards as well, right? That's the only reference. That's the only indication within the books that there are in fact more than just the 3 wizards that we've heard of, but we don't know anything about those wizards. In fact, even the fact that they are associated with the color blue is not mentioned. Okay, they're right here, and there's a warrior. But these islands are patrolled by blue cast sorcerers, huh? Anyway, okay, so the wizards are explained more later on. This was one of the very popular questions. So Tolkien, of course, in his own lifetime, received many questions by letters and things from people who wanted to know more information about the Lord of the Rings and more background on things that weren't explained. So one of the things that people asked about very commonly were the other wizards. They're like, he says the 5 wizards. Who are the other 2 wizards? So the 2 blue wizards didn't get a name for a long time, but they were eventually named in the essay on the Astari, which Tolkien wrote well after the Lord of the Rings, and which is published in Unfinished Tales. So here, I got some more friends here, but okay. I don't know if these are woodmen. Hi, excuse me. Are you guys woodmen? And if so, can you explain what it is you're doing in the swamps? Because there's no wood here, guys. Okay? I just want to point that out. All right, I'll be right with you. No, you look like bad guys, actually. Yeah, you really do. I'm afraid that this is not going to work out between us. I have a feeling. But then again, you're not hostile either, so, you know. Okay, so sorry, Gussie. I'm doing a terrible job of explaining this because I'm getting so distracted. So, okay, so the two other wizards are the blue wizards. They're called Alatar and Palando are the names that he gives for them in the essay on the Astari. But in this essay, he says that they went off into the east. The reason they don't come into the story is that the two blue wizards went off into the east lands. Their idea was to go over there. So Gandalf was, Gandalf and Radagast and Saruman were over in the west part of the world, and they went off into the east of Mordor. And the idea there was that they were supposed to like work among the peoples over there to try to break their allegiance to Sauron and kind of lead them back into the light so that they would not be supporting Sauron. And Tolkien says in the essay on the Astari that he fears he often talked like this, like he doesn't really know, right? But which I think actually he kind of didn't. But anyway, he says I fear that they failed, basically that they fell, like sort of like Saruman did. They're not exactly the same, and that they became the centers of magic cults out in the east. So he says that in the essay on the Astari. And so here we have a caste of sorcerers who wear blue, right? And who are associated officially with the letter blue, right? These are blue caste sorcerers. That is as close as they will get in LOTRO to alluding to the blue wizards, because the blue wizards are not in the Lord of the Rings. The Turbine folks, as scrupulous as they are in reading the books and as careful readers as they are of the books, they are equally careful in abiding by the terms of their trademark rights, which extends to The Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings. So anything alluded to in The Hobbit, anything alluded to or named in The Hobbit or The Lord of the Rings, including the appendices, is fair game for them to include in the game. But since the blue wizards are only explicitly alluded to in Unfinished Tales, they can't mention them or bring them in, so they never refer to them. But the fact that we have this caste of blue sorcerers who come from the east, it's pretty clear that that's what they were referring to. And in fact, Chris Pearson confirmed that to me when I was talking to him once before, when he was speaking at Mythmoot, when we invited him down a couple years back, that was the idea behind the blue caste sorcerers. So yes, blue is exactly the color that one would expect to see sorcerers from the east having. And so this means these must be their banners. Let's look, and they are birds. Okay, so that probably was a bird then on his chest piece there. Okay, are these eagles? I wonder. And a ring. Huh. So is that just sort of to suggest their affiliation with Sauron? Huh. The eagle and ring. Hi guys. You don't have any quests for me anyway? Yeah. Razi and Nafrati. Nice tent though. Really. I like it. Yeah. Yeah, sort of a, yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Like it. But you have no quests for me. You're not the woodman I am looking for. Okay. All right. Yeah, Gus, isn't that awesome? I mean, they're so careful, and they do such great reading. Hey, is that what am I looking at? Yeah, no, that's just them. There's got to be somebody else. So where are these woodmen, huh? Maven says they have two different shades of blue. Really? Oh, of course, I haven't interacted with enough of them to notice that, but that doesn't surprise me. So, in fact, what we should be looking for then, Maven, are like rival factions among the Easterlings that are in two different shades of blue. Because see, this dude actually does look different, doesn't he? No, he's got the same. But is it a different shade? It's easier when you're not swinging at me. No, that belt buckle is not a bird. What is that? I have to stand right in the campfire to see it, and then the campfire obscures my vision. No, it kind of looks like a little more skullish. Okay. Anyway. All right. You're not the woodman I'm looking for, however. All right, Aerocab, I'm going to carry on looking for woodmen. Maybe I should look for wood. These are bushes, which are better than reeds. The clutch ground? Oh, that sounds bad. Do we have dragons here? Some sort of serpentine? Is this where the Avanco... Oh, or where the turtles lay their eggs? The clutch ground. I should name my lawn the clutch ground. That is assuming we're talking about clutches of eggs. I have a pond next to my house, which is full of turtles, all of whom lay their eggs in my lawn. Every single spring we come back and find that the creeping mud. Oh, that sounds very bad. A large nest, huh? Whose nest is there? There isn't even anybody over here. All right. Oh, Grodbig, I'm guessing, huh? Oh, yeah. How about that? Come here, guys. I don't even know how many Grodbig there are here that I'm fighting. Whew. Okay. But there were a bunch. Okay, so this is nasty, the creeping mud. Let's see. JJ48 is saying it's how relaxing it is to hang out in Bree and the Shire. Yeah, less relaxing hanging out in the Rushgore, I'm finding. All right, who leveled up? Nobody important. Okay. Woodman. Still looking for woodman. Remember, this is your fault, Aerocab. I'm just teasing you. Okay, so I see no wood. We're looking. I'm really surprised that is that a Kolf's camp? Yes, that is a Kolf's camp. I'm really surprised that there aren't more vector quests. Normally, that seems... I rarely have to do this kind of thing, hunting around for quest sources. Is that it? Or is that just a Kolf's camp again? It is a Kolf's camp again. Huh. No idea. Worm Den. I bet, did I just finish my Explorer deed? I bet I did. Yep. Okay. All right. I've completed the... I've explored another division of the... Oh, goody. Explorer of the Rushgore. I'm tempted to make that my title. Hooray. And yet I found no woodman. There are the black swans. Or more black swans. Worm Den? What worms live here? Because, like, I'm sorry, but turtles don't count. Oh, this is where the Avanc live? Probably? Oh, I thought that was a tent, but it's a nest. Yeah, just turtles and stuff. Okay. Alright, I give it up. I have no idea where the woodmen are. Oh, dead already? Fine. I don't know, Ericab. I'm now officially an explorer of the Rushgore. I've seen every reed in this filthy place. I'll go straight through the middle here. I found the advanced camp of the Easterlings, but I have found no woodmen of any kind. All right, I'm getting coordinates here. Okay, all right, hang on. I'll head towards coordinates. No, I'm going away. So let's see. 28.8. And 53.3, huh? Okay. All right. I'll head that direction. We'll see what I find. Oh, there they are. I found them. Thank you, Ericab. Appreciate that. Oh, there's a mustering horn here. Hi. Oh, look at that. You've got a little bridge in the middle of nowhere that you guys are working on. Oh, that's sweet. Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to drag this guy into the middle of your camp. I know that's super rude. Yeah. Okay, sorry. Hey, yeah, you guys were super hard to find. Yeah, do you need any help now that I'm here? No, it's not your fire I want to talk to.
Might I take a moment of your time?
You nearly despaired of seeing a friendly face. Well, I nearly despaired of seeing your face. You're a woodman from South Mirkwood. Oh, you're that kind of woodman. You're not woodman in the sense that you actually harvest wood, which I was going to say is a strange occupation for somebody who lives in the middle of a swamp. But no, you're the woodman from Mirkwood, like in The Hobbit. I'm totally with you. Near Roscobo. Oh, excellent. So you know Radagast. That's good. We were just meeting with some friends of one of Radagast's cousins who went bad. But that's okay. Pine Leaf is afraid I'm not going to make it into Rohan. I totally am. I am totally going to make it into... Oh, okay, so now here I have like 8 quests. All right,
Could
here.
I speak
No,
with you a
I'm
moment?
not going to do that. I'm not just going to hunt Ivank.
Would you do something for me?
Talk to the leader of the Easterlings. Okay, yeah, that'll do. I want to talk to
Could I
them.
speak with you a moment?
I'm not going to collect clay. Thanks.
Could I speak with you a moment?
Sure. No, I'm not going to hunt turtles either. Yeah, sorry. But I will talk to the Easterlings because that I really want to do. Where were they? I just came from them. And I'm keen to hold converse with the Easterlings there. Okay. All right. But don't worry, Pine Leaf. I am the king of efficiency. I am going to make it. It's going to be awesome. I'm going to be so quick. But I'm now worried about the trolls. Okay, I'm worried about the trolls. I've got to find the trolls in the Brownlands because I'm worried.
Make no mistake, I have come for the blood of the horse lords.
Oh, all right. Well, I'm glad we've started our conversation off on a clear and open and honest footing, Nephrati. The woodmen are no threat. That they are no threat to us is clear, but they are the friends of our enemies. We have come to wage war upon the horse lords, for that the woodmen must perish. We'll give them time to prepare themselves, but their end is nigh. Go warn them to leave this place or become a sacrifice to the Dark Lord? Can I just fight you instead? I don't want to tell him to leave. Well, I'll tell him that you told him he's got to leave, and I'm going to hope that he's going to send me back to kill you. Can we agree on that? That seems like fun. So I'll come back up here and find the woodman, to whom I now have an arrow, which is nice. But I really went all the way around, circled around them, and didn't see them, didn't I? Okay. Hi. Yeah. I'm all good. Let's see. What do we have?
Greetings.
You don't have the means to defend yourself. Hey. I'll help. How about I help? Huh? Show no fear.
Would you do something for me?
The Easterling folk shall descend upon us and destroy us. Yeah. Return to the Easterling camp and defeat them. Yeah, I was hoping you were going to ask that. Oh, it's an instance quest. Okay. Yeah, let's confront... Yeah. Let's do it. I'm here to rescue you, brave woodman.
Captain of the Easterling scouts in the Rushgore threatens the woodman stranded in the marsh.
That's right.
Precipitating a confrontation with the welfare of the merchants hanging in the balance.
The welfare of the merchants hanging in the balance. Hey, guys. What's up? I'm going to stand over here by the archer, if that's okay. Yeah, are you? Thanks, guys. So, yeah. I'm going to take you guys down first. And then we'll find the rest of your friends. How does that sound? What do I have to do? I just have to defeat them all. Just wipe out the camp, huh? Okay. All right. Hundolar. That wasn't much of a challenge. So why don't you come over here? Come with me. Let's meet your friends. There we go. Excellent. Strong work, everybody. Hooray! Oh, oh, it's Nefrati. Oh, excellent. Yeah, good to see you. How about I target you? How about that? Oh, don't you stun me. I'll stun you back. Okay. Is that it? Oh, no, there's more. Just you? You the last one left? I'm sorry. I'd have invited you to that last little confrontation if I'd known. Don't want you to feel lonely over here. Okay. So yeah, like, exterminate entire camp is a slightly unusual quest instruction. Not that that's exactly what it says, of course, but... Okay. Do I actually have to travel with it? Okay. It's going to travel me out. All right. Okay. Here I am. I like your boat. And the section of bridge you brought with you.
What can I do for you?
Hey, no problem. Oh, Cloak of Unshakable Metal. I like that title. Yeah, but I have this lovely crafted cloak, which I think you're not going to be able to exceed. So I'm just going to take some tokens. Thank you. All right. I'm gonna not assist the rest of the woodmen with their much more mundane tasks. All right, I'm headed back to the Brownlands now. I got to meet the advanced scouts of the Easterlings, so that was cool. Oh yeah, sweeping cut damage. Let's do that. And with you, can I get whirling retaliation? Not quite. Warrior's Heart duration and sweeping cut damage. Why not? Because here I am. All right. Okay. All right. I'm now going straight for what? What was I doing over there? Finding the location in the Brownlands where the falling shadow came to Earth. Right. Of course. Yeah. We got to do that. Everybody knows what that's about, right? So you remember the scene. You remember the scene in the in the Lord of the Rings, when they are trying to go through, when they are on the boats, right? The Fellowship is in the boats, and they go to Sarn Gebir. They get to the rapids, right, in the dark, in the night, and Aragorn's out of his reckoning, and he didn't think they had actually gone that far yet, but they had gone that far. So they like turn back, and then they get attacked by orcs, and the orcs are shooting at them. And then we get to the land. Then this black shadow arises in the dark, and they can't see what it is, but this fear comes upon their hearts. And Gimli's like, that was almost like the fear of the Balrog. And Frodo's like, I don't think that was a Balrog. And his shoulder aches when it comes up, so it's pretty clear what it really was, right? That it was actually a Nazgul, and it's the first winged Nazgul that we see. But Legolas draws the bow of Lothlorien and manages to kill it. He shoots it out of the air and kills its steed, right? Of course, it's not, he can't kill the Nazgul with a bow, but he does manage to take out its steed, and it comes down somewhere on the east bank, and they don't see it again. So that, I believe, is the falling shadow in question, now that I remember what we're doing here. So okay, so this was the land of the Entwives. So the Entwives, if you remember, just a boulder. Thought it might be a relic, or a ruin rather. Oh, I found it. I found a troll, a stone troll. No! Trying to shield his eyes from the sun. Got stuck above ground, did you? Okay. That's interesting. So, who's up there? Oh, it's this other camp. I don't have any quests for you, though. Oh, and there's a Brownlands Battle Cat. Wow. Battle Cat. Just like He-Man. Okay. To the brown. Okay, so let me talk about one thing at a time. So this is the land where the Entwives lived because it was very fertile. I have to say, it's rather hilly terrain. I'm surprised how hilly the terrain is here. I would have expected the Brownlands to be quite flat, as it was chosen by the Entwives as an agricultural center. Though I guess, they also liked orchards of, fruit trees and things, which can grow on uneven ground. But I don't know, let's see if we can find the Falling Shadow, because I've got to find the Falling Shadow. Might not do all the other quests over here, but okay. So Ents and Entwives are different, right? We learn from the song, which is of course not an Entish song, but an Elvish song. The Brotherhood of the Mind, huh? Is that one of the two blue sects, I wonder? Anyway, so the Ents and the Entwives. The Ents prefer wild trees. Ooh, what is that? The Ents prefer wild trees, and the Entwives prefer agriculture and fruited trees. So like the lesser plants, like grains and things like that. What's on the ground? What is that? Just sticks? Oh, it's just like strange grass growing in occult patterns, but that's all right. What? Did somebody make a giant wicker bird? What on earth is this thing? That is crazy. Is it a shrine? A wooden bird shrine. It's got to be an Easterling thing. Wow. Hey guys, what a strange place you have here. I mean, it won't even keep off the rain, but yikes. Wow. That is so neat. I love it. Huge. Oh, it will keep off the rain. You put you stretched some, what is that, leather stretched over that? Wow. Wow, far out, guys. Really, that's... Yeah, see, those are skins stitched together. Can I climb up it? Can I climb on your bird statue? No? Oh, well. Wow. I mean, some people just put up a banner in front of their camp, right? And then other people build a huge wooden bird. That is impressive. It really is. But it's not the falling shadows. Holy cow. That's hilarious. That's just hilarious. Okay. Ooh, here it is. Here it is. The corpse of an enormous beast. Hi, Edbrit. And Nona! Oh, good to see you again. I'm wondering where you got to. Didn't Galadriel give me some cryptic warning of you? Oh, there's Legolas's arrow in its throat. Oh, he hit it in the throat. What a shot. Wow. Yeah, it just punctured your trachea, right? Maybe you're carotid and you bled out. That is one intimidating looking beast. Hey, Nona, what are your thoughts on the subject?
The reek of this creature overpowers the senses.
Doesn't it, though? And it stank, right? Yeah, that's that line from the Battle of Pelennor Field, and it stank. Yeah, boy, I bet it stinks even more, right? Boy, that living one stank. I wonder how much the one that's been dead for several days stinks. Boy, good grief.
This must be
But
the
again,
shape
see, notice
of men I beheld as it
every
plummeted
detail
from
from the
sky.
book represented in here. Okay. Yeah, you saw it plummet from the sky. What a terrible creature. Yep. Okay. Riding gear. Yeah, something was riding on it. And where is the rider? I wonder, do we get to track it? Hey, Nona, where do you think the rider is?
Something is wrong in this land. Oh, I can feel it.
Yeah, you're totally right. This must be why we're here. This is the reason for my dream. Remember the words of Suvoch in my father. Dreams have power. We ignore their warnings that our power... Well, I was having a dream where I was getting a message from Galadriel saying, come talk to me. I totally was assuming that was a significant dream. Okay, something wrote it, and that creature is not here. Your dream brought us here to keep that creature from doing great evil. I feel it in my very bones. Yeah, we're going to hunt the Nazgul?
This
Yeah.
is the reason for your dream. This is why we are here.
I agree. I've never seen a creature as terrible as this, lest it be the mighty worm my brother slew beneath Zudrugund. Yeah, I remember that. Okay, as you stare at the corpse of the massive beast and contemplate the mangled harness and its missing rider, a single word echoes in your mind. Nazgul. Yeah, I know, exactly, right? Do you know something about the rider of this beast? I sure do. Your face tells me it must be a creature of terrible power. We must find it. That's the spirit, Nona. We must search for it throughout this land. Look for signs of its passage among the lands of the great river. After we have scoured these lands, we will meet back here at this creature. Okay. Complete the deed, the vanished rider, to learn the location of the missing Nazgul. Okay. All right. Vanished rider. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. I've got to go all through the whole Great River area? Are these all separate quests I've got to do? Oh, man. And this is part of the epic quest line, so I have to do it. Puff. Okay, no problem, Pine Leaf. I am totally making it to Rohan. Nothing to be afraid of. Okay. Inspiring presence in the... Where do I even get these? So are these deeds or are they quests? Where do I find them? What do I do? Where do I go? Help! Okay. All right, so... I literally have no idea where to start here. I have to backtrack to whom? Okay. Oh, there's all the locations. Okay, phew. All right. So I need to go back. All right, I'm just gonna randomly follow quest arrows. How does that sound? Wow. That is awesome. Is this another Is this another bird? Or is this the same bird? It's the same bird, right? Okay. I was going to say, you didn't build a second one, did you? Because, I mean, that would be seriously outdoing yourselves. I'm getting dread from what? The giant bird? Or is this sorcerer casting something on me? Is that the story? Am I scared of you? I'm meant to be scared of you? Because I'm not all that scared of you, I have to tell you. Not really terrified. Okay, sorry. So, oh, they have berserkers out in the east. No, yeah, I don't need to follow the quest area for defeat Kundahar. Or, yeah. Oh, great. I've started to lag all of a sudden for some reason. And now I'm running back towards the camp. What is my sudden source of lag? That's really strange. It just kind of suddenly came upon me there. Huh. Weird. I'm almost completely lagged out all of a sudden. Very odd. Very odd. Huh. Sorry, I'm like all distracted by the fact that I can barely move all of a sudden. We were doing fine. I just lagged myself straight into that sorcerer I was attempting to run around. Oh, this is so vexing. I really don't understand what happened. But I'm just in awful, dreadful lag here all of a sudden. I don't even know what's happening in my own one-on-one combat here. Yeah. No lag I've ever had before has ever come upon me this suddenly, just out of absolute nowhere. Hang on a second. Huh. Sorry. Okay. My, trying to look at... I'm just kind of monitoring my machine here to see what's happening. Really strange. Really strange. Yeah, there's something weird that just spiked on my hard drive. I don't know what it is. I don't even recognize the thing. But I think it might be done. Whatever it was meant to be. Okay. Weird. Okay. I think things are sort of calming down. Sort of. Odd. No. All right, hang on a second. I'm going to leave the game and come back. Okay, sorry about that. We'll see if we can get that sorted. Yeah, I have no idea what some process or other began on my hard drive, which really jammed things up for a while. Okay. All right. Okay. I think, let me try to just go back in here without rebooting my whole system. I don't think I'll need to do that necessarily. Okay, sorry about that. Okay. Yeah, Maven, I got 6 hours. No problem. I'm so not worried. So not worried. Oh, yeah. Yeah, plenty of time. Plenty of time. So I am gonna get Entwife quests, right? There have to exist Entwife quests. Huh, and now I'm locked up on the loading screen. Ah, that bodes well. It really does. Yeah. I really have no idea what's going on here. I might have to reboot my machine. Something strange is happening. Not all is right in the state of my hard drive, I believe. Okay. Yeah, let's reboot. I'm gonna come back in. Okay, so I'll be right back. I'm gonna stop the stream and I'll start it again in just a minute or a couple minutes. All right, hang on. See you in a minute.